Hello, IK here. Welcome to chapter 26. You are ready to learn Next.js with the help of AI. JavaScript was invented by Brendan Eich in 1995. React was invented by Jordan Walke at Facebook in 2011. Historical timeline: 1995, Brendan Eich designed JavaScript, implements first JS engine in Netscape, 2000 browser wars, many JS engines, 2008 Google releases V8, 2009 Ryan Dahl builds Node.js using V8. Brendan Eich's JavaScript was created to add dynamic behavior and interactivity to static HTML pages. Because of that, the DOM must be parsed first, document object model must be parsed first, and only after that can JavaScript be loaded and used to manipulate HTML elements. This rule has remained true until today. HTML first, JavaScript second. Traditionally, at the bottom of an HTML document, we write this script and the source equal index.js or other name of JavaScript file. React application loading model. In React application, the browser first loads index.html. The call to JavaScript is hidden inside this file, and index.html then loads index.js, which is the entry point of the React application. The document object model is parsed, JavaScript is loaded, and React sets up its features, hydration. After that, the web page becomes ready for user interaction. Entry point in a React app. My first question to AI was where index.js is in a Next.js app. The AI responded that it is app page.js. However, index.html, index.js, the setup of React root application and the choice of div id equal root for rendering the actual DOM, document object model, still exist, but they are hidden. This is framework boilerplate and result in less typing. Entry point in React app is here. You see, create root, document get element by ID root, render, and here is a catalog, page catalog starting in application, React application catalog. Was hidden in Next app. We see only app page.js. We start from here, from this page.js. From React catalog to Next catalog. The React component catalog.js was copied into app page.js. Here is a script of catalog.js copied in app./page.js. It is copy of script page.js. It is copy of catalog from our React app. How next.js, okay, you scroll faster or slower or stop and look at script. I continue. How next.js renders this page? Next.js immediately renders app page on the Node.js server and sends the web page to the browser. This initial HTML contains no data. Of course, I spoke about my page.js in this moment. Contains no data, so the page appears empty at first. After that, JavaScript is loaded in the browser, useEffect fetches data, the product list becomes visible in the user interface. This is hybrid rendering. First HTML only, then JavaScript iteration, then client-side rendering. The hybrid behavior exists because of use client at the top of AppPage.js. AppPage.js, it is repeating, server-side rendering, HTML only, browser JavaScript iteration, and client-side rendering. It is hybrid. Rendering models in Next.js now, I understand the Next.js model. We open Next.js application by entering address, URL, in the browser. To AppPage.js is processed. Three possibilities. Empty HTML is sent to the browser, it is hybrid rendering, or full HTML with data is sent to browser, it is server-side rendering, or rendering happens fully on the client-side rendering. We call next application entering URL in browser, AppPage.js server-side rendering, empty HTML, empty HTML coming to a browser or hybrid rendering, full HTML data coming to browser as a server-side rendering, or full client-side rendering. Static rendering exists one interesting static rendering. In static rendering, HTML is generated once at build time, not on every request. The generated HTML is saved as a file and sent to the browser like a normal static web page. This is the fastest type of rendering and is ideal for content that does not change often. Blogs, documentation, marketing pages. Final note to the student. Now you can continue asking AI about Next eShop. If you deeply understand the React Catalog app, you can learn Next.js by reasoning and asking the right question. If not, return to the beginning of the book and study the React Catalog again. Thanks to the large amount of text and video material about React and Next, and thanks to AI, my role as a teacher and book author is to focus on the essential ideas. every student can choose what, when, and how to use other learning sources and brainstorm with the AI. If you know somebody that needs a video like this, tell them about this channel, that our community growing community, more learning, more knowledge for all of us. This moment I thinking that my book would be discontent until now, but never know, because always coming new idea. I want that my book would be very teen as possible teen, and all my thinking is about how to learn today in time of artificial intelligence. But anything what I write in book, it is not enough for knowledge. Readers, students must experiment, a lot of experiment. In React coding, in Next is only framework and not complicated, very, very simple. But you must learn from React to Next. Next.js framework is in the end, you communicate, you ask AI, and you will learn very, very fast. But without React, cannot go ahead. Okay, thank you for watching this video.